4-1 defeat here today. Second half came out really strong, got a goal back, even though they scored a goal against the run of play. Do you feel that the damage was already done in the first half?
Yeah, the first half didn't have the quality that you'd want to watch in a game of football. It was scrappy at times. We certainly didn't have the best time on the ball. But what we did do well is we did defend really well, and that desire and commitment to defend around and in the box, put our bodies on the line. There was a few crunching little tackles here and there, but and the two goals scored, one's from a corner. We don't deal with the first contact, and it's scrambling loose in the box, ready to be tapped in. And then there's a dubious penalty decision, which we believe she got the ball. We'll have to watch it back, but it's done now anyway. We can't change that. But we're going at half time 2-0 down. Defending a lot, as you say, not much quality in the game, but taking the positives out of what we've done out of possession, and we didn't give away like higher quality goals. They were just scrappy ones really, and ones that were a bit unjustified. But second half, I feel like we come out much better. We changed the shape slightly. It did allow for them to have a little bit more time on the ball, but it just meant we were more solid and compact, and that when we did end up turning over possession, our forwards were in much closer areas and a bit more connected to be able to break on them. So and we feel we got success from that in the second half. So we're pleased with that. We're pleased with the quality in the second half as well. I think we had more touches on the ball. We turned over possession much less. But a quality third goal from the opposition, and a bizarre fourth sort of mix-up in the back line for us. But great goal from Kim. She's always, when she's in around the edge of the box, you just know that any strike is going to be a decent one, and she's put one away to take us to 3-1.
You talked about a dubious penalty decision. There seem to be a few dubious decisions all over the park. How do you keep the players going when everything seems to be going against you decision-wise?
It sounds cliche, but control the controllables, I think, is the biggest phrase in that regard. We can't control the referee's decisions. We can try and have an influence as best we can, but ultimately he gave decisions that we disagreed with. Don't think it's that great, but there's a lot like that in football, and it happens. Referees make mistakes. Some referees just make bad decisions. But look, we could look back on it and it might be the right decision. So it's only what we believe in there and then. So for the players, I think they just need to try and control the control. They can't control what the referee decides, but they can control their effort, the quality they put in, and their mentality. So
that's the last game that we're playing before the new year. So going into the new year, what are your hopes for the team to be moving forward?
That means we're out of all the cups now, which means we've got a real focus on the league, and we're sitting in quite a comfortable position, but by no means do we want to be comfortable at all. I think that's a dangerous mindset to have, so it's just making sure that we're continuing to put in the good work that we do. We work very hard to ensure success and striving for success, so it will be more of the same really, ensuring that we prep well. We work hard throughout the week to prep for every game and finish as higher up the league table as possible.
Are there any new signings on the horizon? There's been a few players that have moved on. Are you planning on bringing anyone else in?
Yeah, there's players that have been in and around it, players that were here with the club last year or with this set of girls last year that we're looking to possibly bring back. But I think we've got a good settled squad, and although we had low numbers today, we was actually chatting on the bench about how much of a blessing in disguise it was to not disrupt that rhythm and momentum. So we're happy with our squad at the minute, and we'd love to add any more additions that we feel is going to benefit the group. But we're not just going to sign people for the sake of it, or people that may disrupt that. So there's a couple of players that could be coming in, but it's got to be right.
Okay, thank you, Taylor.
Thank you.